Hey, everybody. How's
Chris
it going?
Hardwick, by the way.
I didn't mean to just pop up without saying hi.
Oh, that's okay.
Freak people out. Boo! Netbooks are cheap, but they can also suck.
This is true. So let's find out what this Toshiba is. Is it cheap, sucky, or cheap and sucky, I guess?
Now that you've bought all the school supplies you need, what about something you actually want? Toshiba has you covered with the NB205 Netbook. Only 1.3 inches thick and weighing just under 3 pounds, it claims a super long battery life of up to 9 hours, so you won't have to write that paper till the very last minute. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and a 10.1-inch screen are also included, so start cramming for $400.
But I also think that if you shave at the end, it looks longer when you...
Yep. This is the thickest and heaviest netbook that we're reviewing this week. It's almost double the Lenovo's thickness from Monday.
That's right.
Weighs a little bit more. The battery protrudes from the back rather than the bottom, which is, you like that, actually.
I like this one better, yeah. I like it flush like that.
Do these make a huge difference, though, when you're actually carrying it around?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I think if you're stuffing it into a backpack, you're not going to want a battery that's sticking down, because that's going to take up more room in the backpack. I like it when it's flush like this. I think the case is nicer. I like the top is kind of notched, so it's not doesn't get all slippery. And I weirdly like the power button. It just
you like the little middle button?
It sort of looks like a little superhero armband right there in the middle that lights up. Can you guys see that right there? Oh, look at that. That's isn't that adorable? And it's a dumb thing to like, but we like what we like.
Well, yeah,
I like that little power button right there.
That's okay. Well, I mean, people bought DVD players back in the days just because the LEDs were blue.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think it's okay.
It's very Tron. It's very Tron-ish.
Well, Toshiba, they went a much different route with the keyboard and the touchpad than most of the other netbooks we've seen. The keys, as you can see, are raised and they're separated. The touchpad, obviously, a lot larger.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this makes it easier to use.
Actually, it does. Obviously, the space between each key helps you type more accurately, and your fingers aren't tripping over each other. But there are a few keys that are cut down just to make space, like the tab or the shift key. The touchpad is one of the best that we've ever used on a netbook.
Very cool.
It is huge, and basically, when you look at it, it is actually a scale model of the screen itself. You can see it's just like it's the kind of screen dimensions, but scaled down, which is very logical. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, and this obviously has a little bit better Atom processor. It's the N280 rather than the 270. Faster RAM, 800 megahertz over the 667 or the 533. Does that actually give it the best performance, though? I mean, it seems like negligible improvements, but do they add up overall?
Overall, they do, yeah. Our PC Mark 05 tests were the fastest that we've seen. Web pages render really fast, and applications like video run very well. Windows XP boot up was a little on the slow side. I think probably the second slowest that we've seen all week.
And for a netbook, I mean, you want to be able to take this thing out and get it up quickly and go.
So that is a consideration. But once it's up and running, also audio is kind of weak. But you know, it's obviously not a stereo machine. So you know,
you're not putting this on your shoulder and trotting down the
It'd be
block.
awesome if you did, though. Yeah. Think of all the tail you'd scoop up if you did that.
Think of all the broken teeth you'd have in about a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the most expensive netbook, though, that we're going to see this week. $400.
Yeah.
Which actually doesn't sound too bad considering the performance is good. I mean, do you think it's worth it?
I mean, $400 for high-speed dogging videos, absolutely. I mean, even though it's pricey, you do get features like Bluetooth, sleep and charge. It also charges devices through USB while the PC is sleeping, which is really cool.
Very cool.
And it has an excellent battery life.
All right, so what's our rating?
Our rating, Mr. Kevin Pereira, it's got everything you need, and it is in a netbook. Great design performance, ton of features. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Oh! 4 out of 5. I think it's a really solid netbook.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
There you go.
Thank you, Dr. Hardwick.
Can I also say that I'm going to be performing this weekend in Denver, Colorado at the Comedy Works?
Sorry, let me see if you can say that.
Can I not say that? I know I sound like a television weatherman when I'm like, I want to be at the Chuckle Hut, but I will be at the Comedy Works in Denver this weekend.
And don't forget the Web Soup, by the way.
Oh, Web Soup! That's a show I host. Yeah, thank you, Kevin Pereira.
Of course.
Welcome back. Good to have you back, buddy.
Appreciate it. Good to be back. That is it for GadgetPron. Remember, for even more of the latest news on computers, games, and tech, check out g4tv.com/thefeed.